Hollywood has a new story unfolding, and it's centered on one of its rising stars, Sydney Sweeney. Known for her breakout roles on Euphoria and The White Lotus, Sydney has quickly become a household name. But recently, the actress has found herself under a bright spotlight for reasons beyond her performances. Her latest film, Immaculate, also referred to in some circles as Christy, premiered to high anticipation. Fans had been waiting to see Sydney take on a challenging role that would showcase her range, building on the momentum of her previous successes. However, box office numbers and early reviews suggest the film hasn't landed as expected. The project, which had initially seemed poised to cement her status as one of Hollywood's top young talents, has instead sparked conversations about the unpredictability of career trajectories in the film industry. Industry insiders note that while a single film rarely defines an actor's career, the combination of a high-profile release and critical reception often sets the tone for the next opportunities that come their way. In Sydney's case, studios are reportedly paying close attention to how audiences respond, and some are beginning to question whether she can consistently deliver on larger, more demanding projects. This scrutiny isn't unusual for actors at her stage, but it underscores just how competitive and fast-moving Hollywood can be. Adding to the public discussion, Sydney recently participated in a media interview regarding her collaboration with American Eagle. The ad campaign drew attention online, with some viewers raising questions about its messaging. During the interview, Sydney addressed the audience's concerns, and while her responses were candid, reactions on social media were swift and varied. Fans and commentators weighed in, expressing their opinions and sparking debate. Some praised her transparency, while others critiqued her approach. It's a reminder of how every statement a public figure makes can be amplified in today's digital landscape. Meanwhile, the conversation about Sydney hasn't stayed limited to her projects and interviews. Fellow industry figures have shared their perspectives, sometimes subtly commenting on her public presence. One notable moment came from actress Amy Liu, who made headlines with a brief, pointed remark online. While the comment itself was short, it fueled speculation about dynamics between young actors navigating a high-pressure environment. Hollywood watchers have noted that online interactions, even small ones, can quickly become magnified, influencing public perception. Sydney's professional network and on-screen collaborations have also been a topic of discussion. Reports indicate that some co-stars are navigating media appearances carefully, ensuring that group interviews and promotions maintain a professional atmosphere. While any speculation about personal tensions remains unverified, these scenarios highlight the scrutiny actors face when balancing career demands, public expectations, and media narratives. In other words, every move, every photo, every statement is watched closely by fans, by studios, and by colleagues alike. Despite these challenges, Sydney continues to maintain a busy schedule. She has several projects in development, and sources confirm that she is actively preparing for upcoming roles. Interviews, photo shoots, and media engagements demonstrate her commitment to her craft and her visibility within the industry. For a young actor, balancing career momentum with public image is a delicate act, and Sydney appears to be navigating it with the professionalism expected of rising talent. Social media reaction has been an interesting barometer. Fans have taken to platforms like Twitter and Instagram to voice their thoughts, dissecting every interview clip and promotional image. Some highlight Sydney's accomplishments and her trajectory as an actress who has consistently worked hard to expand her range. Others debate how her recent projects align with expectations, reflecting the broader dialogue about the pressures faced by actors in the digital age. This kind of conversation is hardly new in Hollywood, but the immediacy of online feedback adds a layer of intensity. Beyond the numbers and online chatter, industry experts point to the broader context of Sydney's career. Young actors today are navigating a landscape vastly different from previous generations, one where streaming releases, social media engagement, and rapid news cycles can elevate or challenge public perception in a matter of days. In this environment, even a single film or interview become a defining moment, and Sydney's recent experiences are part of this ongoing dynamic. At the same time, it's important to recognize the accomplishments that brought Sydney to this point. From her nuanced performances on HBO to her breakout appearances in feature films, she has demonstrated versatility and range. Directors, producers, and casting agents continue to recognize her talent, and the opportunities she receives are a testament to her abilities. The scrutiny she faces now reflects both her visibility and the expectations that come with being a rising star in a competitive industry. Amidst the public commentary, Sydney has also expressed her own reflections on her work and career. In interviews, she has shared insights about the challenges of balancing professional opportunities with personal growth and the importance of learning from each project. While the reception to Immaculate may not have met all expectations, it provides a moment of perspective, a chance to recalibrate, assess feedback, and plan strategically for the roles ahead. The evolving dialogue around Sydney Sweeney illustrates a broader phenomenon in Hollywood today: the intersection of public perception, media coverage, and career momentum. Young actors like Sydney operate in a space where their every performance, choice of role, and media interaction can influence their trajectory. Fans, critics, and industry insiders all play a part in shaping how an actor's career unfolds, and Sydney's recent experiences highlight both the opportunities and pressures inherent in that process. As discussions continue, questions about her next steps are inevitable. Will she choose roles that challenge perceptions and showcase versatility? How will her team navigate the promotion and public response to her projects? And how will Sydney herself respond to feedback while staying true to her artistic vision? These considerations are part of a larger narrative that fans and industry watchers are following closely. Ultimately, Sydney Sweeney's journey is a reminder of the unpredictable nature of Hollywood. The combination of ambitious projects, public scrutiny, and personal growth creates a complex path for any young actor. While her latest film may have sparked conversation and her interviews have prompted debate, her career remains very much in motion. How she leverages these experiences could define the next chapter of her professional story, shaping both her reputation and the roles she undertakes. The story unfolding around Sydney is emblematic of the pressures and possibilities facing young talent today. From the early breakout roles that captured public imagination to the latest projects that challenge both actor and audience, Sydney's career trajectory reflects the delicate balance between success and criticism in the modern entertainment landscape. And while reactions may vary, the attention she commands is undeniable, signaling that Hollywood is watching every move closely, waiting to see what comes next. The conversation around her work, choices, and public image continues to evolve. Each media appearance, interview, and project becomes part of a larger narrative, one that blends achievement, critique, and anticipation. For fans, the excitement lies not only in the performances themselves, but also in observing how Sydney navigates the pressures and expectations of an ever-changing industry. Even as Immaculate struggled to hit expectations and interviews sparked discussion, it is clear that Sydney Sweeney remains a figure who commands attention. The balance between fan support, critical analysis, and industry recognition is delicate, and every step she takes will be examined in detail. Hollywood insiders, casting directors, and production teams alike are paying attention, assessing both the performances and the public response, shaping opportunities that may emerge in the months ahead. From her earliest breakout moments to her current projects, Sydney's career story is one of growth, resilience, and adaptation. The current moment may bring challenges, but it also offers opportunities to refine her craft, explore new roles, and engage with fans and critics in meaningful ways. The unfolding narrative around her is as much about the journey as the immediate outcomes of any single film or interview. The dialogue surrounding Sydney Sweeney continues to be layered and multifaceted. Public reactions, industry insights, and media coverage converge to create a dynamic picture of a young actor navigating a high-stakes environment. And as audiences watch closely, each new performance, statement, or collaboration adds another chapter to this ongoing story, shaping perceptions and opening new possibilities for the future. In a world where Hollywood's success can be fleeting and every move is scrutinized, Sydney Sweeney's trajectory serves as a fascinating case study. Her experiences reflect the pressures and attention that come with rising fame, while also highlighting the strategies required to sustain a career in a highly competitive industry. Even with the recent challenges she has faced, there is a clear path forward. Continued dedication to her craft, careful selection of roles, and measured engagement with both media and fans will be crucial as Sydney charts the next phase of her career. And as Hollywood continues to watch, the possibilities for growth, reinvention, and acclaim remain very much alive. Fans and insiders are now turning their attention to Sydney Sweeney's relationships within Hollywood. And one name keeps coming up: Zendaya. Reports have been circulating that the two actresses aren't exactly seeing eye to eye. Sources say that Zendaya has been avoiding press appearances and photo ops with Sydney, which has sparked rumors of tension behind the scenes. While the details are still vague, the optics are not great for Sydney. In an industry that thrives on collaboration and networking, being reportedly shunned by a co-star as influential as Zendaya can have ripple effects on how studios and executives perceive you. This alleged feud ties directly into the larger conversation about Sydney's public image. Many are asking whether her career struggles are purely about her box office numbers, or if her reputation is becoming a bigger hurdle. An article circulating in entertainment circles recently asked the question, has Sydney Sweeney become too toxic for Hollywood? The piece highlights how her combination of flopped projects, awkward media appearances, and public missteps, like brushing off criticism over the American Eagle ad, could be affecting her brand. Hollywood is an unforgiving place, and studios are extremely cautious about attaching themselves to actors who might bring more controversy than attention. The reactions on social media are intense. Some fans are sympathetic, believing Sydney is being unfairly criticized for mistakes that many young stars make early in their careers. Others are more skeptical, pointing to a pattern of behavior that seems to signal immaturity or poor judgment. For instance, critics have noted that while some young actors take feedback and adjust, Sydney appears to double down or deflect. That reluctance to fully engage with criticism, combined with high-profile reports of tensions with fellow stars, is causing some to question if she can maintain her trajectory in A-list Hollywood circles. Adding fuel to the fire, entertainment insiders are observing how studio executives respond behind the scenes. Casting directors, producers, and agents pay close attention to who is easy to work with versus who may be complicated. With reports of feuds and public controversies piling up, Sydney's professional reliability could be scrutinized in ways her fans never see. That doesn't mean her career is doomed, far from it, but it does highlight the high stakes of image management in Tinseltown. Despite the challenges, Sydney has a strong base of fans and undeniable talent. Her ability to captivate audiences in roles like Euphoria shows that she has the acting chops to succeed. But Hollywood isn't just about talent, it's about timing, perception, and strategy. Right now, Sydney Sweeney is at a crossroads. Can she navigate these controversies, repair her relationships, and reposition herself for future success? Or will this period mark a turning point where her reputation begins to overshadow her talent? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. Every move she makes from here on out will be closely watched, analyzed, and talked about. Her journey continues to be a mix of talent, controversy, and high-stakes reputation management. And the coming months could define the next chapter of Sydney Sweeney's Hollywood story. If you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Hollywood drama updates.